Welcome back, folks. Pixie Beat. Yeah, it's Pixie as usual. So, on the our Timberborn play, cycle 11, day 4 on BeaverBrook on Cliffside. We are getting there. It's now deciding where to start to get the explosives going. We've got a few, and it's building a chat, like a channel to decide on what problems are we going to have, basically. I decided to have doing that so he should be able to get to there now. I think he would be able to get there anyway, but so what we're going to do is we're going to move this over, build platforms on a line, and then we can have the industry basically, instead of being here, which is obviously not ideal because that's for farming and other things. So, but that's not really usable that much. I mean, you can use it. You can obviously get one in there, but it's a bit of a faff. So we might as well have a different idea. Also building some I can't remember it. Fluid dump. What that does is the beavers get water, they put it through there, and they'll basically fill it up with water, and it dumps the water down here. And the advantage of that is it should make this irrigate a little bit better. So we potentially might be able to get a bit more down here of wheat. I do not know. And we've got 3 bakeries. That's quite a lot. But we have got a couple of... in fact, actually, I think we need to get some of this going. To be honest. That should be fine. We have got quite a lot of flour, but obviously it's going to be turned into a bit of bakeries eventually. Water is looking good. Food is not looking too bad. I mean, we still need a lot more of everything, but the problem is with Cliffside, it's space. It's not so much other things. It's just space. And we really haven't got enough beavers to be able to run everything that we want. This has started to, shall we say, cause problems, for a better word. So it's sort of trying to work out where we want everything. Most of this is now being moved. I mean, obviously, I could put the if I could, excuse me, if I could work a nice way how to get up here. It could we could potentially use something like this. Or is that terrible? Well, no, that wouldn't work anyway. To start thinking about having... I'd like the housing to be on top of here, because then that means the housing and everything else is into a single complex. I've got the double, but I don't really want the double, to be honest. I'd rather have that one. This monstrosity of a thing. But it's got to be worked out how to get up there, and So we are on that level. They could get obviously down there. I really wanted it to come down here. That might be the... no, you see, that's not the option either. I'm trying to think of a way that does just look terrible. That's got to come down there. That's got to come down there, and that... Oh no, that would work. That would actually work. That allows them to get into there. Of something like that. Now, I'm going to turn down this. I'll say that I could actually put it to normal and maybe turn it off, which is always a challenge. I don't think they could be, well, they might be able to build it from underneath, that's the problem. And I don't want them to build that yet, but I think that is a better way. And to be honest with you, if we build that, we'd easily get these 6 on there, no problem at all. And we could either build upwards again somehow, or have to move 3 and then move them to the end and then have more room. But I think that would sort of work. You can get to the bottom, you can get to this level, and you can also get to the higher level, which sort of clears all this out. I mean, these are only taking 3, and these, I think these ones take 9, something like that. So there's not that many you need to get even. But anyway, let's see what we can achieve. It's questionable, and here we go. So here's, let's have a look, see what this channel's going to do. That's a lot nicer. That one has not been done yet, so we're still waiting for this one. But he'll come in and do this one. I thought that man might need to be taken out, just to make that more viable. Now, that's not bad. Not bad at all. I still think I'd like at least... how many have I got? 24. So I've got some more. What problems am I going to have with that? I know this is large. You see, it can't fit in there, so it can fit in there, but I think I'm going to take this out as well. And we'll take this out. As a... Oh, no, didn't want to do that. As a 4. Might go even further, actually, I haven't said yet. But let's carry on. Oh, better pause on. Otherwise, it'll be all hands on deck. Now, I know I need to get this done. Well, in fact, actually, that's not true. The option would be to leave this and go to a 3. If I go here, there's a 3. That's almost a 3 by just taking this out. Obviously, the more you do, the more you do. Right, so that would be okay. That's probably better to do that, actually. Right. More power is better than less power. I don't care what anybody says. You ask anybody and will say, yeah, I'll have less power. That'll be fine. I don't need it. Obviously, we can't go too far over. I was saying, why the hell is that not allowing that? Delete. Yep. So we could get these in. Now, if we put one there, we could put another one directed to it. And then have all the other infrastructure. So we're going to have... Yeah, we're going to have to go crazy here, I think. But the trouble is, if I do this, this isn't going to be in the way as well. So this one would need to be done. This, and this. So that, in that sense, would need to go as well. So, and the rest of it that I've just got rid of. Well, I'll put that there, but I'll yeah, that wasn't the brightest idea I ever had. And like that. So that would go. That gives me a 3. This is already a 3. That's 9. If I get more, I'll get more. Well, we can fill... I mean, when we get the dirt, we can fill this in. Bearing in mind, this is going to give me a huge amount of dirt. So, that is now semi-solved. I haven't still got enough to run that. The water is still flowing very nicely. And everything is going quite nice. But I'm sure there's going to be a drought again. How much water have... They haven't built this yet either, so that's still something that I need to get built. As I said in a previous one, what I could do is I could raise this one because it's got a double... I'm not too sure what will happen. I'd quite be interested to find out. When I raise it, does that lower the power of that? Or does it increase the power? If you're going to get a drought, I might as well increase that. Because then I can just pump this water. There's not going to be a problem. And then I can keep these two. Because I've got nothing after this at all. Or what I could do, because I'm looking at the berry situation and things, is clean this up. Now there will... What are you doing? Oh, that's okay. I was a bit worried then. No, it's okay. Hey, where are you lot going? There. So we've done. Well, we've got a few more, and then obviously they've got to rebuild this because I was a numpty and did that. So yeah, so I'll get another one here, like I said, and then we'll have that. I think that'll be enough. I think a three-breaster is fine. More choices, I can do more. I mean, I could also lower this. Do some levies. Well, I can't really do levies behind it, can I? That's the problem. Oh, well, I could do one at a time. Put a couple of levies in here. Delete this. Put like a floodgate in. So what I could do is I could lower it to push further water faster. I don't know what the speed of this is. Although I have the option. Is it water? Yeah, it's this. I have the option for one of these to find out what the speed of the water is coming down, which I may do actually. That can go now. Bad water? Why would I want bad water? That makes no sense. We still need 2. All right, I've got. Right, let's have a look. Right, it's generating 600 and something. Let's put this up and see what we get. No, that's 2. Oh, that's going to be a problem because I've got to. I just realised I should have stopped this, shouldn't I? Right, so let's do that. That'll stop that from. No, don't do that. Just. Yep. Yes, they do. No, they don't. Flooded. Right, okay. That's interesting. So to answer my own question, no, is the answer. Right, that might be okay now. I'll leave it like that. That's keeping a hell of a lot of water in there. You need to turn back on. Yeah, I'm not, like I said, I'm not producing enough babies to be able to sort this out. So let's go and turn these things on, I think. Just them, put them on. Because I can't even fill that in, but I don't know why. Oh, I do it now. Here comes the water. Well, it might do. Yep, there comes the water. So that'll irrigate that anyway. Right then, let's... how are we doing? We need this turning on as well. Yeah, we've got real problems about not having enough. I need to also increase well-being as well. So that's another, like, for decorations and things. These sort of need to... we could have a... Ooh, that's a bit too much. Lantern, that's pretty good. A roof, how about a roof? Yeah, that would do. That would do, wouldn't it? A four-way roof. Nice. More for that. Can I do one there? Yeah, can I do one there and do one there? That's good. That'll impress them. They'll love that. Scarecrow. Don't even know what that's for. Haven't got a clue. Hedge. Ooh, nice. A shrub, nonetheless. Bench. No. We need to sort of look at other things, I think. Contemplation spot. Yeah, we want a couple of them. Yeah, so there's some of these I need to keep this going high. Right, drought approaching. So my idea is to raise this, keep this, and then raise this when we get to a drought. I've got almost full water. So I can... Let's try and empty this. It should go up to there. I wanted to go up to here, but I don't think actually there's any really where to go. You know, there's not really where to go. I'll turn them two on. Are these turned on? Yes, they are, so I'll turn them off. Because that's full and that's full. I think they're both full, actually. Well, it's not really that full, but... that can empty or go to that other place. It should be going there anyway. In fact, I need haulers, but I need, obviously, the infrastructure to be able to do it. Right, so we've actually built this really quite fast. Let's get the three-way housing. I know I've got science points, but I'll be able to sort that out. I'll only do two, because that gets this in here. I still need a way of being able to get up to the third level. So if I can have some nice roofs or something like that. But again, or I think we could probably put like the decorations or something like. I don't like that. That's all right. I mean, that looks quite dandy, doesn't it? But I don't actually know whether Whether I'm trying to think now. I know what I'm trying to think, but I can't think. I can't see the word for the trees. There we go. The roofing terrace, one of these, is better. Social upgrading visitors versus terrace where beavers can socialise. So I think though, if I said the decorations and in between, because this gives like good well-being, you know, good. They like that. You know, I don't know what you call it, but you know what I mean. So you could have couple of roof terraces on each side, and have them in the centre, which would affect. It's like an area of effect, in a way. You lot just start pumping water like crazy. Yes, I definitely have to have more beavers. They're not lasting as long, so this is a must. And I'll either keep them in here because there's only 3 in there. I think I can get like I don't know how many's in there. Well, there's enough of them. I haven't got enough to run the stuff that I want to run. We've got 50 planks. Let's keep doing the planks. Because this doesn't use gears, it only uses... well, it only uses logs, actually. How are we doing up there? Yeah, I'm going to turn that off because I'm going to turn that off. I'll turn it back on a bit later, so I can start running other stuff. Like I might be able to get somebody to actually put water in there. But excuse me. And I need to increase the, you know, that. Yeah. I have noticed I've gone down to 35, but I am not actually, why the hell can't you bring that then? Oh, I know why, because it's the path again, isn't it? Pass. Right, there. But it isn't connected to a district. It's not connected to a... Oh. Oh, it's that one again, isn't it? It's sometimes really weird that you got, what? So yeah, you can have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 beavers in this. Which is good. That means they won't... This will have a good area effect. If I've just built 2, I don't want to build any more than 2. Right, so that's all I'm building. This will shoot up to around 45, 50. It'll take a while, like. But, what's wrong with you? Injury. Refuse to work. That means he needs some sort of medical... I bet I haven't got any medical beds. Storage, power, well-being. I got a medical bed. Although, you could argue the point is, it's probably this one of the industries is actually making him get injured. So I mean, that's all. The trouble is, that is all to be picked. That's why I cannot allow this to go. There we go. You see, that's better. Well, it doesn't seem to do anything there, but still. I will get some small water butts here as well. I could tell you what else I could get. That's going to cost me 100, so that's fine. Put a couple of them. No, in fact, actually, what I'll do is I'll put a medical bed and a contemplation. I'm going to get like loads in a minute anyway when this turns over to. Right, what I need to do is think about. This at 90 and raising this up. That's the only way I'm going to do it. I've got 0.2 days and I'm trying to increase this water problem. Well, it's not a problem, but I'm trying to increase it. Because when the drought hits, that's not going to go anywhere. Let's just be a little bit cautious here. Right, I'll go back up now. And I'll turn that one back up. If I can have as much water in this as possible. Yeah, right. That's it. So I've got a good depth in there. It's not running now anyway. Right, so we'll pause all this. That's all paused. That should still keep this running. This will not run. But how much wheat flour I've got? We may be okay. I need to have more of this. How have I done down here? Oh, we're in. I forgot about this. So I'll do that in a minute. That's full. So that's going to be full. Is it still... No, it's not doing a bad well either, so I might as well... This will evaporate anyway. That's good. Right, that could go. Let's go for... what we'll do is, we'll take up... That was a bit silly, wasn't it? We'll take this down. Put a couple of log piles here. No, I won't do that. Can I move it one further forward? What was I doing? That was it. No. Well, that'll do. The reason why is I don't think it'll reach, you see. And then what I'll do is I'll do this. I'll do some lumberjack there, lumberjack there. do the cutting. Cut all this, cut all this. You cut all this. But you're going to be wood. You're going to be wood. And go. We've got 7 days for that. That's a bit of an issue. It might be close to getting a problem with the water, so I'm going to have to... although I can pump this. This is the thing. I can pump this water, and I can pump this water, but I don't need to pump it yet. So let's turn these off. It's another thing. These are almost got. These could be picked, so these will get picked. Yeah, we've got more wheat that we could get in there now. This is, I would say, irrigated, sort of. I'll allow that for water. What this will do is it'll come here. It's for the beavers. Although we haven't really got that many yet. But I don't want to chuck them away from here, because it'll be quite happy to see I've got up to 10. That one can go. That one can go. These are still doing something, I think. So I'm not going to do anything with them. Not available. What the hell? Where's all my beavers gone? Oh, they're going to sleep. I was going to say, what the hell's going on? We've got a couple in there. We've got... There you go. We've got 31. And I've got 4... So they're getting... They are getting... Yeah, I need some more... Oh, I have got 2 in there. This is almost all over. This can't run either. This could go down to 2. Because I'm not building it. In fact, it could go to none. But I'll do that. Let them get that. Once that's done, I'll get them to harvest. I'll get them to plant. I should have done to harvest, shouldn't I, first? And then get them to harvest this first and then plant. And then they can harvest that. I'll set that to harvesting like it is. But the problem is they're not going to be able to do a lot. Bread there, bread there, bread there. There's tons of bread. I got bread central. That's wheat. That's wheat. And that is wheat. So these are all wheat. I'll let you build that. That's good. You can build that and get on with it. Water's coming in there, so that's good. And this lot. I've got enough water. I'm not worried about water. I'm trying to get these going. Yeah, they're going now. I could turn these off. If they've got no flour, they can do that and get on with it. You come out, get on with your... Just plant these and be done with it. I've got... How is our wood situation? Ah, they've done what they've done. That's good. Right then, that's... Oh, I built that then. That wasn't supposed to be built, but not to worry. Am I going to have problems with that? I think so. I'll put that on this side. Bad one. Oh well, I'll leave that like that. I'll do a diagonal channel here, I think. I don't know whether that's a good idea, but just how's that water going to channel itself? How many have I got? 3. Oh, that's like, terrible. So I want at least 4. I want to go right the way down on that diagonal to allow that. I want one there, one there. Oh, I'll tell you what I will do. Now I've got... How many beavers I've got? Oh, I've got 5 vacancies, so I still haven't got enough. Yeah, you're going to do this. You have not got a path to it. So let's solve that one. You can have... Power is power. Always reminds me of Game of Thrones, like when Cersei says power is power. Anyway. Shouldn't obviously say it in... Shouldn't say it in a manly voice, obviously. We'll turn that off. Right, are they doing anything? I don't think they are. I'm going to turn these off. I don't think there's any wheat flour left. Are these wheat flour? But I've got 1,500. I want these to be running. Because I want more... I want to use the drought to get more... we've now... There you go. 10 children. There's in the forest. I dare not do any more. Not until I can increase the food production. Which is questionable at best. So I've got that. That can be picked up. Where's that getting picked up? I mean, that's gears and all sorts. Get that picked up. Get on with it. Still haven't got enough. Yeah, I haven't got enough. One vacancy. So which one's got the vacancy then? I have no idea. I'll just turn you off. See where else you're gonna go. Right. But why didn't you go there though? Might as well get you to cut all this down. Even though I'll lose a couple. Yeah, 2 to 6. We've got... Oh, I've still got tons of war. How's that doing? Yeah, this is definitely food productions, this bit here. But if I want to get up there, how the hell am I going to get up there without, like... I might have to redesign this and come... this ladder to come down here and then not this way, because I can use a bit... because obviously that's not irrigated, this... well, this is, I suppose. It's like here, I'll have to do a 3. A 2 and a 1. But the problem is that breaking things in the way, isn't it? Oh no, well, yeah, it is, because I'll have to cut this off. If I'd have moved that over one more square, I'd have been absolutely fine. 1, 2, 3. If I'd have been here, well, technically I could move it and build them, get rid of them. Build 2 more. Build this, move this over here. Yeah, I think that might actually be not a bad idea, to be honest. Get that. Put that as a full sort of thing. Right, go on. I'm not going to build that then, because I'll have to... are they going to come around there? Oh, they're going to have to come around here and get rid of that trees. With that being not that far from each other... do you know something? I've just thought... no, I don't think I can do it. I was thinking, if I put one there... and I put a 2 there, and a 2, a 2! I flipping can, you know. Problem solved. I don't need to do that. Cancel, cancel. Right. Although I can't do nothing because that stupid thing's in the way. This lot will have to get moved. The thing is though, it's all going to get moved anyway, isn't it? Enable that. Oh, they can't get to it. I don't know if they can get to it. No, they can get to it. Although I am paused, so... just enable this. Enable that. I don't know whether how much of that scrap's left. Right, go. Go, guys. Go, guys. That's a genius play. I like that. I was accidental, I must admit. That was not a clearly not planned. We've got rid of some water. But because that's full, we could do this. Just pause. Pause. Empty that. Empty that. Just to get this up here. I need some haulers as well. I've got 35. I'm getting more. 3 unemployed in a dream. I want them to put water in here. but they're all questioning there's something wrong, and I don't know what's wrong. Is it asleep? Oh, they're sleeping. Well, they're technically not sleeping because they don't know what they're doing. There's a lot of sleeping. Oh, it cleared up? No, it didn't clear up. I'll build that. I'm well happy with that. That works out really well. That means I can get rid of this because they're going to come here. I'm going to have to get rid of the scrap metal, which means this is going to have to be one of the first things I'm going to have to move. How many is that? Is that 3, 6, 9, 12? I'm going to be really interested in when them get linked together. I don't know whether I should link them. I don't think I need to. If I'm very careful with what I'm building. Or should I do it the other way? No, let's do it the other way. Let's do the lumberjacks and the things first. If we do, like, say, rotate that. So that won't hit that. But when I do this and then I do the... No. I didn't... I suppose I could still do it out. It doesn't matter. Yes, I'm going to have to... Thank you very much. Then I'll get the smelter in. Where's the smelter go? New smelter. Oh, it's because there's a path there. Get rid of that. How much of that have you got out? You're almost there. You are almost there. I missed that one. Anyway, okay. Yeah. So where was I? Sorry. The smelter. It's because these are the same size. That's what I was looking at. What else is the same size as that? I haven't got the centrifuge yet. This debacle. That there. I don't know whether that transfers power. I assume it does. But I'll put it on the end just in case it doesn't. And then let's go back to... Oh, explosives. That's what's it. That one. That one. These are all the same size, aren't they? That's it. So because they're going into the back, all these ones... See, this is what I didn't know when I started. I didn't know they transferred power. But they do. So in theoretical terms, I don't know whether I need to link these at the back to be able to do... Or they just pull off this 3 and they pull off this 3 instead of evening it out. But I might just even it out by putting some things in, because it's not actually doing any harm, is it? Is that dead? Is that going to... I don't know. Anyway. I'll have to put some platforms, I think, here. Like that. So I've got 2 of them. Let's get the lumber in. Lumber. Wood. Lumber in there. Then we'll get that in. Then we'll have more platforms. Maybe something like that. I'll delete what I don't want in a minute. lumber, and then that. And then I might actually have the centrifuge on the end just in case it doesn't actually have any power. I don't know. I've never had one before. And that's what I wanted to work out. Yeah, I need a 3, don't I? Like here. One. Obviously, this, and this, and this. Now, fortunately, I can get rid of one of these, one of them down at the other side, and open this one up. But I need all the lumber to go in first, and all the platforms to go in. And let's have a look where this centrifuge has gone. There's water in it, which is there. Okay, and do that. Right, so I think we're on a winner. A winner chicken dinner. I think I'll do some more, because more power is more power. And all of that can then be dismantled. And I'll have quite a large, because I can get rid of, well, this isn't even built yet. It's not even built yet. And it's going to be built and then dismantled. So is that worth actually getting rid of? I think that's worth getting rid of. And well, I don't have to work it, but I have to get it in. So that's why I thought, well, I might as well put all that down there. I don't think it's cost me anything to do that. We'll find out. They're at 8. There's not enough of them. Water situation is not looking too bad. It's fine. How much water is in the bottom there? Not too much. I don't really want to get any more. How much water is in there? 15 water. That's good. Happy with that. I mean, I could put something in here, and this would irrigate all this, I suppose. Really wanted to. There's still, there's still enough. There's still enough places for logs. That's for logs. That's for scrap. Right. And because I'm going to need an enormous amount of stuff down here. I'll have that for planks. I'll have that for logs. I'll have that for logs. I'll have that for supply logs, supply, and accept. I suppose I can also empty them out, to be honest. Again, this will give me a lot more room. I can't get one in there, but I'll tell you what I could get in there. Water bud. The big one. Which is obviously then right near here. I don't know about you, but I like that idea. Water. And then not to look. I do that all the time, because you would just go to water, wouldn't you? And then I'll do that, and I'll do that. So when I turn it on, it will go for water, and then what I can do is empty these two. I'll put something else in its place. that's not getting built yet. But I don't know why. We've got 1,700, but... Oh, that's not getting built because I don't have any builders to build. Because I turned them off. We've got one day. I should have sped this up, actually. My apologies. He might start building this now, though. Or maybe not. Oh no, he's just... is that it now? I think that's it. Yeah, there's no more logs to get. They can go. So that's gone. I need these to be built before I can do anything. Oh, that would be a good idea to actually have a... how much water did I... Yeah, see, that really works. It would have been out of water. That works really quite well. Yeah, so the idea is to get this infrastructure going. I mean, I could get this infrastructure going first, because they are separate units, but I'm still not half there with do I have to link them or not. Possibly. I can't see why it wouldn't make sense to link them. Right, that can go to 1.9. That can come down. You're gonna go boof, go over and then come through, aren't you? And now absolutely churn that down there. Hopefully that's going to be a bit faster as well. Or maybe not. Yeah, I only have to get this built on the last one. Well, that's fine. That's got bad water in now, so. Oh, these all need to be turned on, don't they? Let's turn on. Let's turn on. I'll turn up. And then turn off what I don't really want. This could be turned on. These need to be turned on. Titties, they could be turned on. That can go down to 2. On, and on. That can be turned off. That can be turned off until they get completely full. I've got enough bad water to run that. Anyway, we're all back running again. We've successfully started to get more beavers. I didn't want to go too far, so that's in the 50s. I said it would be the 50s, didn't I? So I need to increase my food. So that's why I need this area. I need this moving. Scrap metal could be gone down there. So I could do an area for all this, really. So I'll start moving some of this in the next play. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. I know it's one of these long processes that you have to go through this game, but we are getting there. Once I get the infrastructure that I want, get this out of the way, I can increase food production tenfold, and then I don't have to worry too much. And I want various food. But anyway, we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.